All right, so if you've been following along with the channel, you know that I bought a Big Tex trailer, a 70CH car hauler. I did a lot of upgrades to it, and in the last video, I mounted a winch on it. And in this video, we're going to take it over. I'm going to take it over to Matt's house. We're going to load up his Bronco. He's got an old Ford, kind of, you know, the OJ style Bronco, not the really cool early ones, but the OJ style Bronco that does not run. We're going to load that thing up. We're going to have to use the winch. And this is going to be the first test of the car trailer and the winch. So this Bronco that Matt has, him and his buddy went in on it, and they're fixing it up, and they're going to turn around and probably flip it and sell it. And Matt's, you know, he's done his share of the work on the Bronco, and now it's time to pass the torch and bring it up to his buddy Brian. And Brian lives about an hour and 15 minutes away from here in a town called Hartwell, Georgia, which is up by Lake Hartwell, the Georgia-South Carolina border. And that's where we're headed. So I'm pretty excited to get the car trailer hooked up and get over to Matt's and load this thing up. It's really going to be the first test of the car trailer, first test of the winch, and really the first time that I've driven a car trailer loaded with a vehicle down the road. I've ridden in vehicles towing cars, but never been the driver. So a new experience for me, and I'm just really excited about it. So I'm going to go get the trailer loaded up, and let's go have some fun. All right, so we're getting this thing ready to go. I think we're hooked up. You gonna get in and steer? I can. Okay, we're gonna drive this thing on backwards because it doesn't run, and it's about 85 degrees, and neither of us feel like pushing this thing around. So it's hot inside that cab. So here we go. Let me go start the truck up, and we're gonna test out my winch. All right, my connection's working. We're about to start pulling this thing towards us. You ready?
Yeah.
It's moving it. Start to get some pressure on it. There we go. There's the load right there. You can feel it. You could hear it. Your little side steps are going to take out my fenders.
That's what I'm worried about.
So not only is it bad enough that I'm towing a Ford, but now his side steps are going to take my fenders out. How bad are those to take off? Because the fenders unbolt too. All right, so we got this thing mostly on, and we're stopped because either the side steps have to go or the fenders have to go because they're going to hit the fenders. This side's not as bad.
You only have 2 bolts on the fenders?
I'm not sure. I've never taken them off, but I know they're bolt on, and yeah.
Let's do that because those are rusted.
Okay. So we're going to pop the fenders off real quick, and man, this thing is weighted down. Them tires are flattening out. Back of the trailer's on the ground. Let's see what this side looks like. Kind of the same. Yeah. Just gonna have to take these fenders off. So we're gonna take these fenders off, get this thing jacked up, winched up the rest of the way. So far the winch is doing really good, not even struggling. All right, so we got this thing on. I don't like the look of it backwards, and the engine weight is in the front, but it is kind of over the axles. Obviously, we've got to put some air in those tires, get this thing strapped in, and we got an hour drive ahead of us. All right, so we're about 5-6 miles in, and just checking our straps, making sure everything's loaded down. What is that?
Bolts in there.
The what?
Bolts.
Bolts.
Yeah, I forgot I got bolts in there before I took it apart.
Oh, what's all that liquid?
Antifreeze, there's no water.
So great, Matt's forged driven antifreeze all over my trailer. But the important thing is that the straps are tight, everything looks good. We're about to jump on the highway and put it in the wind. Well, we made it. We got dogs, and we're about to drop this thing. A real nice, real pretty piece of property. I don't know if you can see, but there's a pond over there. That's a trailer there. I wouldn't mind having that. 2 buildings up there. I think he's eventually going to build a house out here, but 30 acres of land. Real nice piece of property. And we're about to unload this thing. No problems at all. It rode really good. I was really impressed. Really didn't even feel it back. I mean, you felt it. I'm not going to say you couldn't feel it, but not like you would think. With 70, 75 miles an hour, no problem on the highway. You ready? All right, here we go. Oh, going down's easy. That was easy.
That worked perfect.
Yeah, it came off really easy. So that's it. She's off. The Bronco is off, and his buddy Brian over there is gonna continue the work on it. And man, this trailer and that winch really made this an easy job. Piece of cake.